O from CLO Ed TV. Today we're going to check out the 2021 Graphics Pro Expo. Does it have anything like that?
Sean with the Graphics Solution. Yeah, this one is a clear sheet that machine cut out. They cut all the pieces out hand and engraved it.
Amazing. So how much does this machine like that cost?
That one's about $3,500 to $4,000.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Yeah. Oh yes. It seems like it's printing on like a textile printer.
So this is a dye sublimation printer.
Oh, dye sub.
With this mask on.
Okay, yeah. So
Sure.
you want to break it down? I'm familiar with dye sub. I actually got something in my bag, but
Okay.
I like to hear what you have to say on it.
Yeah. So I work for a company called Mamaki. We basically make printers for 3 different segments. Actually 4, I would say. Textile, UV, well, sign and graphics, IP products, and 3D.
Wow, amazing. I said amazing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting what you were saying.
Yeah, so here we have our TS100. This is our entry-level model. This is our latest machine that we just came out with actually this year. This is a 64-inch, and so those of you that are unfamiliar with the die sub process, it's a 2-step process where you print directly to transfer paper, and with a clamshell or roll-to-roll pounder press, you would heat press your design from the transfer paper onto fabric. So basically the ink goes from a solid, skipping the liquid stage back into, a solid form and onto the polyester fabric.
That's amazing. So I guess how does it cure? I guess I'm curious to know because I know sublimation takes high heat, right?
Yeah.
So
you will heat press your design between 393 degrees Fahrenheit to 400 degrees. It just really depends on the textile that you're working with. The heat will vary, and also your time. But you would just basically heat press your design for like 60 seconds, and that will ensure that your ink is embedded into the fabric.
amazing.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.
We're Soft Shirts. We're organic t-shirt distribution out of Greenville, South Carolina. Make 100% organic cotton t-shirts. So we wholesale and print shops, across the nation.
So if I need a shirt and I don't want to use anything synthetic, I can come to you, right?
Exactly, yeah. No synthetic, 100% garment dye stuff. We got short sleeves, pockets, non-pockets, long sleeve pockets, non-pockets.
Amazing.
We're technically a luxury t-shirt brand, just trying to compete at the normal t-shirt price.
So what's the selling highlight, I guess, of your
selling point?
Yeah, selling point. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's just the feel of it. I mean, the name says it all. We're Soft Shirts. It's about that comfort, relaxing feel.
This is an actual company that I use, local company, WM Plastics. You want to share with YouTube land about WM?
Yes, WM Plastics
Uh-oh, I'll cut it
been
out.
in business for 35 years. We have inks, 3D printing ink. See our lovely shirt with our nice, soft, white ink. And heat transfer vinyl from Caesar. Not Sizer, not Sister.
Because we get that wrong. Yeah. Amazing.
Hi, this is John from McLeod. I'm John from McLeod Technology, and so this is our Epson. This is called MP2410. This is as fast as the Chinese printer that they are selling.
Wow.
So the first reason is the Chinese is the printed has 400 channels.
Wow.
This one is 360. So this is like a 10% slower, but this is pure Epson.
Oh, that's amazing.
Easy to maintain, easy to manage. Okay? And this is the 3rd generation powdering machine. So it powders, it cures, but the most important is the powder is auto-rotating.
Oh wow.
So you don't need to attend to anything.
Oh, that's amazing. No maintenance.
The manual process.
Oh, okay.
How to manual powder that with the manual powder conveyor dryer.
Okay, I'd like to check that out. So, well, that'd probably be messy, yeah.
So this is
Okay.
actually paint ink.
Okay.
Okay. So all you have to do is powder it like this, and remove the excess powder and drop it to the conveyor dryer.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
It counts. It's already a transfer.
That's not.
So that's the manual process. This printer, Epson can print 24 hours non-stop.
Wow.
It has a special characteristic called splashing box or spit box. So instead of stop and do the head cleaning, he doesn't stop. He just spit and come back printing.
So it don't waste ink.
It less waste ink too. That's why it can sustain printing 24 hours non-stop.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Tell me more about your shirt. You can introduce yourself and just tell me about your product and your shirt, and we'll do a circle around.
How y'all doing? I'm Panama Red. I'm actually the owner designer of Milani Ismail. This is part of my clothing line. My ape is actually my drawing. I take my drawings and turn them into real live art that you can wear. This is 8X. It's also a homage paid to my heritage, which is part Indian.
That's awesome. Can I get a shot of the back? I noticed there was some graphics on the back and the side. Oh, that's awesome. All right, that's awesome. Let me get the sleeve. So you use this machine right here, right? This is the what's the name of this
This
machine?
is the DTF direct to film. I have a smaller version of direct to film, but I also use embroidery. This is part embroidery Chanel
amazing.
patch. And we also got some D2G stuff that we use. But for the most part, I'm with the DTF. That's a new movement now. It actually costs less. It's much more compact. You can get the steps done a lot quicker.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I appreciate you letting me get some footage.
You're welcome, my man. I appreciate you.
All right, take care. Yep. So how do you break down the design? Can you break it down for me? Because I'm kind of curious.
Once you break, okay, so when you're designing it, you break down the designs as shapes. Especially if you're using Illustrator. Yeah, descriptors. Shapes, and then when you're on the computer, you can make everything different colors. Send it over to the cutter, and it cuts that specific flavor. So this yellow is going to be cut all together. So that when you lay it down, I can just match it.
Okay, so how do you get the glossiness? Like how's that glossiness?
So this is Thermoflex. Or Deco Gloss.
Deco Plus.
Deco Gloss.
Oh, okay.
It gives a glossy effect.
I had a.
Basic color, super glossy.
So all this is vinyl HTV? Wow, that's amazing. This is really nice. Yeah, I'll come around here. Excuse me. Okay. So you said the face is glow in the dark?
Yeah,
That's
luminous.
amazing.
So they glow in the dark. This glows in the dark. All of that.
It's
Super
amazing.
crazy.
Can you break this down? This was so awesome.
Okay, so
Right here.
this is it's glossy green and luminous flex, which is glow in the dark. So I wanted to do like a matrix thing, and most people, I mean, they would shun away from this because of how much we have. Every number's weeded out, and then trying to put it together where you don't have any negative space either is kind of hard. But once you finish it, you get this effect. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So I mean,
Okay, so this is the HTV section here. As you can see, nice quality designs. I really like this koi fish. I'm about to ask how this one was made. It's got the Japanese.
This is Cheel from Express Grading today. We have the QS 2536, and then we also have like the dryer and the little pallets and stuff, and then we have the ice cream right over there. So let me Okay. Started on the QSE 536. It's a new way of screen printing. There's no darkroom, no emulsion. You don't get messes all over yourself. Unless you're a klutz, then you probably will. The reseal frame. Okay. So all you do is you just unscrew it, and then right now we're using 120 mesh. You don't have to use 120 mesh. Okay. And then you just go ahead and you put the mesh in there, and then just screw back together like you're doing right now. Okay. That's the easiest process. And then right here, put your...
Is this where it cures, kind of like, or?
Yeah, this is where it burns it actually.
Okay.
Put your frame right in there, and then you get your design. Your design is here, and then you just press start, and then it just burns. It burns the screen. Awesome. And then from that screen, you put it inside there. And I think you just did an example with that, but we're gonna go over here.
Yeah, sure.
All you can do is like get one of these little papers, or get a shirt, and you get your ink, and then you press it down, squeegee it, and then that's it.
And then cure it, okay.
Yeah, so it's a really fast process, it's not like too difficult and like that. It's just, it looks intimidating if you look at it. It's like, oh, but it's like, it's 10 years old, but it's like a new way of screen.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
All right.
Mamaki UV flatbeds. Okay? What's cool about UV is since the light cures it, we can stack up the ink and we can make texture.
That's amazing.
All of that texture is UV print.
That's amazing.
Okay?
I can see the layers in it.
Right. And it's not hard to do. This is simple to do. So this started off as a JPEG. Okay? We put it in Illustrator, do trace outline. And I did it on acrylic so you can see the EPS file on the back side of it. Oh, that's the texture.
Wow, that's amazing.
So what I do is I
pour a dowel, right?
That's actually goes in a submarine, a U.S. submarine.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a real.
Oh, just clear ink?
That's just clear ink. That pattern comes from clear ink.
That's crazy. Yeah, it looks like just jewelry.
Exactly.
Like earrings.
Exactly. I mean, it's actually for fishing. But there's a company that buys the same thing.
That's like a lure. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right.
The fish like to grab the reflection.
It's a spoon. Yep.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yep.
Got sand carbon over here. It's amazing the layers on that.
JDS is a distributor. We don't make any of the products. We show them all decorated, but we sell them blank. So we sell our products to people that have equipment to do a final embellishment. So like they would buy this from us and it would look like that. And then after they laser it, they would put company logo, that kind of stuff on it. So all this stuff that we sell goes out to people, and then they do an embellishment on it, and they sell it to their customers.
So these would be basically samples of this on the wall.
Examples of what it looks like. But yeah, like I said, we show it all decorated, but we sell it all blank.
So what's your most interesting piece that you have here that you've seen with your products on it?
The thing that's gone crazy is all the drinkware. This stuff has just gone crazy, crazy, crazy. The water bottles, this was the last stuff we introduced, is these water bottles. They come in 40, 32, and 20 ounce. These are nice little water bottles, great for kids.
Okay, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, so these have been super, super popular.
So what, this is like in full color, so what process was done?
So if you've ever seen a printer, when the print head goes back and forth, there's that bright purple light right next to it. Right. That's UV light. So it's spraying the ink down and drying it right in the same process, and that's what does that.
Awesome.
Yeah, very cool process.
Thank you for sharing.
All right.
our vertical mill located in Concord, North Carolina.
Okay.
We have over 1,000 employees, 1,000 sewing operators in Egypt, where we actually make our textile goods. We have no minimums and 2 to 3 week turnaround time.
Okay, so is it all sublimation or?
It is all sublimated goods.
Okay. So are you looking for any interns?
No, not
okay. All right. Thank you. CLO Education TV would like to thank everyone at the 2021-22 Graphics Pro Expo. And I'd also like to thank my viewers for checking out the channel. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to find out more information about the 2021 Graphics Expo, links will be in the description. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.